stop undercharging. No, really. Pricing isn't about what your competitors charge, it's also not cost plus margin, and definitely not what your investors casually suggest. And please, no assumptions. I found that most startups test everything in lean startup loops but totally ignore pricing. Huge mistake. Pricing is just another hypothesis. Research, test, and learn. Start by aiming for value-based pricing. What's value-based pricing, you ask? Easy. You charge a fair percentage of the value you create. I do this myself. Hi, I'm Bonnie Morlock. I mentor startups and coach founders around the world. My retainer fee is a slice of the value I create for startups I coach. It feels great for both sides when communicated well. Let me break it down. There are 4 main buckets of value. Bucket number 1, hard dollars earned. How much extra cash can customers make because of your product per year? Divide that by 12 and write it on a napkin. Bucket number 2, soft dollars saved. How much does your product save customers? Yearly savings divided by 12, right there on the napkin. Bucket number 3, the insurance fee. Does your product protect your customers somehow? Keeps them competitive or even alive in business? Do what insurance companies do. They predict bad events and then multiply severity by frequency. Add up the yearly risk divided by 12. Yep, napkin time. And finally, bucket number 4. And don't underestimate this one. Emotion. Value isn't just rational. In fact, I should have started right here. This one is big and often overlooked. Why does anyone buy a $4,000 Gucci bag costing $36 to make? Or buy that Porsche SUV when a Camry could get me warm and dry from A to B just as well? Not for the awesome engineering going off-road or being faster. They buy that feeling, prestige, confidence, success. Even if you're not selling luxury, your UX, your service, the time you save them, and so on and so on. These are emotional wins. If your product helps me spending quality time with my kids, that's priceless, or pretty close. Estimate that emotional value yearly, divided by 12, and guess where that goes? Yep, exactly on the napkin. Now, add your numbers up. That's the value you create. That's your pricing hypothesis. And now ask yourself, what percentage of this will customers pay happily and still make you feel awesome? Usually around 10 to 20%. Always start high. Going down later is easy. Going up later is almost impossible, right? For startups with product market fit, this method is gold, and you can stop watching right here. For early startups, on the other hand, there's a time where you don't know a lot of the answers yet. So a lot is based on assumptions, but do them anyway, so you have some numbers as an anchor. Early startups shouldn't focus on maxing profit too early in any case. Sign up some lighthouse customers, tell them that your product price is XYZ and you will charge them only XY. As long as they're happy to give you feedback. Since they most likely belong to the 13.5% early adopters of any given market, they're probably okay with that. Before product market fit, your mission is learning, not earning. Yeah, I hear the investors already. More on early stage pricing a little bit later. Meanwhile, ask me anything in the comments or DM me. Are you confident you don't leave money on the table? Let's chat. If this helped, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, share. Catch you later.